New notification.
This very video is about. Let me think of what this video is about. Yeah. This video is about Dragon Ball Z, or the entire Dragon Ball franchise. Akira Toriyama did a lot of good work making his own franchise. Y'all know that with a very franchise such as Dragon Ball, started as a manga. Yeah, all anime starts as a manga. And yeah, that is true. Depends on the popularity. And if people buy too much of the same manga, the manga would have merch sales, getting launched on TV as a series, as a fully animated series, and toy sales. Cause y'all don't get it. Y'all just don't fucking get it. Dragon Ball Z and Pokemon and Digimon and Naruto, the main Naruto and Yu-Gi-Oh! Were the only popular animes, along with Sailor Moon and Witchblade. And let's not forget, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, there's like Witchblade and Sailor Moon. Those were the most popular. But I was into Digimon, I was into Pokemon, I was into Naruto, I was into Yu-Gi-Oh! And I was also into Dragon Ball. Those were the 5 animes I was into back in the day. I wasn't really all that into Transformers. Heard about it, but I wasn't really into it. But I was also massively, and I mean massively, into Power Rangers back in the day. I was dead fucking ass into Power Rangers back in the day. Was also into Disney's dinosaurs back in the day, back when it was a new movie. For whatever reason, but I was also into Toy Story and Inspector. Though that the series or the animated short-lived series was only lasting like one season. But I was massively into the Heracles animated movie. I was massively into like I was also massively into Pocahontas for whatever reason. I was also massively into Mulan. Gotta take this call. Yeah, what's up?
Hey, did you see the news online where the guy that played Caesar Buffy is dead now?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Yeah, he
He just lost Chuck Norris. And Park Burger dying?
hmm.
I'm sorry, fucking gargoyle people die, or fucking the guy that played Darkwing Duck. I'm gonna fucking.
Hmm.
Because it's the guy that does or even any of the. Well, no, there's a younger guy. I was about to say. Or if any of the motherfuckers that played Beetleborgs die, I'm gonna lose shit.
Hmm.
That's what I
Sound
think about it.
sounds bad.
Well, yeah, it definitely should happen. Because we already lost Caesar. There's other people that have died recently, too, that are famous. Um, one of them was a big name actor, but I forget who it was. And then you had Chuck Norris, who's been in everything for the last 20, 30 years. He's been in a lot of good things. But if you're a 90s kid like I am, and you are, you know him best for Walker, Texas Ranger.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he was most known for through our childhood. That's what he was the whole 90s, is Walker himself. And I'm a true professional whisperer.
Hmm.
Now, you want to know why I say that? I, uh, I put, on his thing when he was saying that he passed away. I put the Eyes of Eraser Tupac Shaw,
Hmm.
which I think is pretty good whisper. I think it was pretty good. I don't think I could have made it any better than that. Which I got some new cameras today too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I got some 150 cameras from K-pop Demon Hunters.
Hmm.
Because that seems to be my new thing I'm into. So, and I've wanted those new cameras for a good minute.
Yeah,
Hey, are you looking to have anything lately? Because I know you have like lottery tickets. Somebody gave me a lottery ticket, and it's only a hit for like $2, but make sure you use it. I think
Okay.
Plus, I need a new job. I start working in so I'm not going to get paid as much no more.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy that just in a short period of time, Xander or Nicholas Brendan is like dead shortly after. Like,
Oh, yeah.
like I swear, celebrities are a dying breed.
Yep. Dude, I've always had a theory. There's no proof to support what I'm about to say. But I've always had a theory that there's an evil agenda that most celebrities have. And if you don't fit into that agenda, you want to stay in the spotlight and kill you. I don't know how true that is, but I've always lived by it. And it actually makes sense about the drug. Dude, I got a new type of monster for you.
Hmm.
New type of monster out.
New variant of monster.
Yes, it's red, white, and raspberry.
Hmm.
It don't sound very good, but it tastes good. I assure you, it tastes a lot better than it sounds like it tastes.
Yeah.
But you can only get it in a show about children. You can only get it from cages.
Hmm. And I'm assuming Casey's is located here in town.
No, it is not. It's in New York now.
So not very far off.
Not very far from me. Like 20 minutes.
Hmm. Yeah, I'll cover the whole like Chuck Norris and uh and Nicholas Brandon thing at some point in time. But anyways, I hope you had a good day, dude.
I did.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I had a phone call. Yeah, but anyways, I was most massively into Power Rangers. I was also like not too far off, interested in various other things. Some were to have been obscure. Well, there was Tales of the Crypt. I'm not entirely sure if anyone on this motherfucking earth remembers that. But it was super popular back, like not overly super popular, but very popular. But you see, here's the thing. the whole supernatural thing was also covered by the whole like universe warfare with the gods and Xeno and yeah. Like like um like the very thing about like how do I say this? In every variation of like every available variation of Dragon Ball had everything to do with supernatural and martial arts. And yeah, Goku died so many times. Yamcha died once and never came back. Piccolo died and came back. And to be honest, between Krillin and Yamcha, Krillin still managed to survive well into his married life. Like, well into his married life. And yeah, even though Krillin was shorter than Goku, bear in mind, Krillin is Goku's like one of his number one homies. Krillin has been rolling with Goku. Was one of a very aggressively few individuals in the show. Like, aggressively few, and I mean aggressively few individuals that's been rolling with Goku since day motherfucking one. And Krillin was one of them. But we all know said individuals like Yamcha was killed off. And I mean killed off during the very like I'm not entirely sure if it was during the Cell Saga or the Boo Saga or when Vegeta got introduced into the very lore, the very televised lore of Dragon Ball. But Goku, he died and he came back, and he got stronger than shit. He managed to beat Broly. He managed to humble Frieza. Well, not Frieza, but you get what I'm talking about. He gave Frieza a senzu bean. He managed to humble Vegeta. He's been rolling with Bulma for the longest time. He's been rolling with Chi-Chi since day motherfucking one. All of Goku's day ones, they all, well, not all of them, but only a insignificantly few, like suffocatingly few of Goku's day one homies all survived. And kind of think of it, if Vegeta wasn't humbled by Goku beating his ass when he came back from the dead, like, bear in mind, after the Ginyu Force was defeated, the Android Saga popped up shortly after. And I'm not so sure about the GT arc, but I'm pretty sure, like, the very arc that has tied, like, GT with the main, like Dragon Ball series, because GT, I consider all of GT canon. All of it. And yeah, older Trunks only came back in the past twice, during the main line and during the GT saga. So the whole like story between Gohan and Videl, yeah. The reason why Pan, like teen Pan, like early teens Pan, was in the very series is because she first got her debut as a baby. As a baby. Kind of think of it. Goten, well, Gohan debuted as a baby. Trunks debuted as a baby. And Goten debuted as a baby. And then they all grew up. It's really amazing how so good Akira Toriyama was at narrative storytelling. He basically built the Dragon Ball mythos from the ground up, from like his starting manga into a long-standing, spanning 30 years worth of lore. And no anime, well, very few anime have survived for 30 fucking years. And I am telling you motherfucking what. I'm telling y'all motherfucking what. Akira Toriyama is a legend. He's the GOAT of manga and anime. He's the GOAT. Like, I'm serious. He's the GOAT of anime and manga. He basically was one of those motherfuckers that have started an anime from a manga to a full-fledged franchise and games. the creator of Pokemon, the same fucking the same fucking legend status goes to the creator of Pokemon, the manga, the anime, the card game, the video games, the merchandise line. Yeah. Same fucking legend status and the same fucking praise as Akira Toriyama. And guess fucking what? Back when, and I'm serious, back when Piccolo was the bad guy, he got beaten by Goku. And then Sided became one of the good guys. Because Goku is the motherfucking shit, dude. One fight with him, one fight with Goku, like if you're not like Frieza, chances are, if you're like another Saiyan or Namekian, like Piccolo, you get humbled. And after the Buu saga was over, BAM! Majin Buu was also now on the side of the good guys after he got defeated. Him in his perfect form, and in his fatter than dog shit form. Majin Buu, every variation of Majin Buu was defeated by Goku. There was only 3 main villains of said Dragon Ball that was humbled, and they all had a change of heart afterwards. After fighting Goku, they realized Goku is the motherfucking goddamn GOAT. And there is no motherfucking debate about it. Yamcha, he ain't nowhere on the same fucking level as Goku. And the reason why a lot of the show writers kept Krillin around is because Krillin is actually the best friend of Goku and the best friend of Goku's family. And surprisingly enough, Vegeta became one of Goku's best friends. Started off as a villain, became one of Goku's best friends after Goku proved his heart in battle. And a lot of hardcore Krillin fans would have been pissed as a motherfucker if Krillin were to have gotten killed off and never returned. Dende and Tien, they're all dead. The 2 other androids, if I'm not mistaken, the other androids are all dead. Cell is dead. Raditz is dead. And if I'm not mistaken, Beerus may or may not be dead. And yeah, Goku kept on coming back from the dead.
Notification. New download update. Press the PS button for details.
And I'm serious. I'm serious. Like if there's any way to truly end the series, it should be having Pan finally getting herself a boyfriend, and then later on a husband to have some kids, and giving Goten and Trunks kids as well as women in their lives, and having the offspring of Goten and the offspring of Trunks getting together and finally having kids, thusly tying Goku's family with Vegeta's family. And who knows, maybe when Krillin's kid grows up, maybe have her throw her hat into the ring by hooking up with or give like Pan's boyfriend, Pan and Krillin's daughter, like let Krillin's daughter grow up, become an adult, marry or share like Pan's potential husband, and having kids with Pan's husband, and then having Krillin's family locked into be officialized as another branch of Goku's family. But you see, here's the thing about Broly. Ever since he started rolling with Goku, he got Yamcha'd, the green alien chick, left Broly for Beerus. Oh my fucking Zeus! Broly, one of the most powerful Saiyans, got Yamcha'd. And I myself did not see that shit coming. Usually, the Saiyans get all the bitches. But I'm just saying, getting Yamcha'd like that, like having your woman up and leave you for someone else. Oh man, that sure isn't shit stings for Broly. And for the longest time, Krillin had like a string of women Yamchaing him until Android 18 took a big massive roulette, took a big massive chance on him. And guess what, guys? She has a kid with Krillin. Android motherfucking 18 married and had kids with Krillin. And despite Krillin being shorter than Android 18, Krillin gave a lot of short kings hope. If Krillin can land a bad bitch like Android 18, any short king, if they play their cards right, like literally play their cards right, could land one of the baddest bitches, taller than them. And hey, more power to Krillin. Like, you roll with Goku long enough, and you're gonna get bad bitches. Because, to be honest, Yamcha was not in Goku's inner circle for Goku to be the wingman. I mean, he kind of had like sort of good luck, but he had like 20% good luck and 100% bad luck with keeping Bulma because of his death. She jumped ship on Yamcha to get with Vegeta. And to add this canonicalization, maybe Yamcha could come back from the dead and then marry Beulah. Yeah, marrying Beulah as a way of getting payback, like his subtle passive-aggressive payback on Bulma and Vegeta, as a way of staying tethered to Bulma. And that's how it is. And that's how it would have been if Akira Toriyama was still alive, still manning the project. That's a what if the Dragon Balls were to bring Tien, Dende, and Yamcha back, and Yamcha still looks like he hasn't aged a day ever since being in the afterlife. He comes back still young and ends up attracting the attention of Beulah. And Beulah would have not have guessed that her man was at one point in time dating her mom. And Beulah wouldn't even like catch on, but if like let's say if like let's say if Bulma were to find out that the Dragon Balls were used to bring Yamcha back, and Yamcha looks exactly like the very day that he died, but he comes back as if he didn't die and as if he didn't age a day. And if Bulma was to peep game on who her daughter Beulah was seeing, and if she was to see like Yamcha dating her daughter, oh, Bulma would be like, oh shit. I guess this is karmic retribution for dumping Yamcha while he was dead. I guess I kind of screwed the pooch on reconciling with Yamcha. I guess my ex-boyfriend is going to become my son-in-law type of thing. And Trunks, he would have gotten himself a brother-in-law that's of the same generation as his own mother. Which that would be really awkward for Vegeta and Bulma if that were to happen. But hey, that's a what if. A hard what if. If it weren't for Akira Toriyama dying, that would have been a what if. That would have sort of happened if he were to have still been alive. Adding more arcs and story, adding more arcs and more lore and more mythos to the story. And Beulah and Yamcha having a kid finally, and then finally ending the series there with all loose end characters getting together, hooking up, having kids, and then end it with the end all be all final boss of Dragon Ball movies, the animated Dragon Ball movies, leaving absolutely everybody who's been rolling with the series since day one ending up like satisfied to where they'd be at peace with the absolute perfect ending. Absolutely perfect ending to that if Akira Toriyama were to have not have died. But I've always been a fan of anime. Always. Since day one. Back in the motherfucking 90s. Back in the motherfucking early 2000s. I was hardcore into anime. So yeah. Leave a comment, leave a like, and subscribe. And turn on notifications and share the videos.